Hi everyone, it's Janis here with another episode to help you build better daily structure and be in control of your life. Life is sometimes hard and unfair to us, but if we can change our perspective on it, then we can experience it in a different way. Today, we'll take a look at the Jordan Peterson's book called 12 Rules for Life to get a fresh perspective. So let's dive in. Rule number 1, stand upright with your shoulders back. When people are sad and unhappy, it is showing through their facial expressions, posture, and even the effort that they will exert. What happens is your performance suffers, and you're most likely to underperform anything that you will attempt to do. You have to realize that how you approach things in your life will determine the outcome, and the simple act of standing upright and raising your chin can make a huge difference. Act confidently, believe in yourself, and you'll see how things start to change in your life. Rule number 2, treat yourself like you would someone you're responsible for helping. It is common for people to take better care of others and even their pets than for themselves. If your friend messes something up, then you're understandable. But if you mess up something, then you'll beat yourself up. It is a natural behavior for people to put themselves down, so we need to have a strategy on how to deal with that. Next time, when you underperform, think about how you would treat your best friend in this situation, and then apply it to yourself. Rule number 3, make friends with the people who want the best for you. It's not selfish to be picky with your friends. At the end of the day, we all want to achieve great things in our life. And our friends will do one of two things. They will either help us to move forward quicker, or they will slow us down. You don't have to spend time with someone just because you know them from the childhood. You have to spend time with the friends that support your goals. Rule number 4, compare yourself with who you were yesterday, not with who someone else is today. When we compare ourselves with others, we lose the sight of the progress. The most important thing is gradual progress in order to achieve our goals in life. Just because someone can lift more weights in a gym doesn't mean that you are weak. And just because someone else is making more money doesn't mean that you are poor. You have to look at how you're moving forward and not who other people are today. If we judge ourselves, then we will see everything as a success or failure. That's why we have to focus on daily progress that we are making. Every day we should strive for becoming better than we were yesterday. Rule number 5, don't let your child do anything that makes you dislike them. From generation to generation, we pass over the knowledge that we believe is the most important for anyone to know. While many parents teach their kids what's right and what's wrong, I think the best way of teaching is actually showing and living your life as it should be. So if you want your children to be healthy, then you should exercise to be fit, as well as look after your diet and stick with the healthy food options. It doesn't make sense when parents are telling their kids not to smoke, while they're both smoking themselves. Rule number 6, set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. People often see what's wrong with the world, but fail to take action in their own life. If you want to be successful, then you have to look at the things that you can control, and then take action to improve your situation. Rule number 7, pursue what is meaningful. You have to trade short-term pleasure with the long-term benefits. When you look at that burger, you can't help yourself but to be hungry. You know how good it will feel to take that first bite, but despite the pleasure, you'll probably overeat and after feel tired. If you do this too often, you might even end up with some extra weight. So you have to build resistance against short-term pleasures that has negative long-term effects. Rule number 8, tell the truth or at least don't lie. The biggest lies often we tell to ourselves. We say to ourselves that we will start to exercise next week or next month, but there always seems to be another obstacle in the way. We keep telling ourselves these lies because it's easier to do that, instead of taking action and actually going out for a run. To battle these situations, you can start by taking little steps towards your goals. Instead of skipping the exercise, why not go for a walk and listen your favorite podcast? Start with the little steps and improve over time. Rule number 9, assume that the person you're listening to might know something that you don't. The cornerstone of knowledge is learning. If you ask any successful person, they'll contribute some part of success to the fact that they kept learning. Use every opportunity to learn from other people and see their perspective, as it will expand your thinking and knowledge. I know that sometimes it's not easy to hear other people's perspectives, especially if what they say contradicts with your thoughts and beliefs. But just because they have a different perspective doesn't mean that you're wrong or they are wrong. In life, there are often more than one correct answer, so be willing to listen and learn. Rule number 10, be precise in your speech. When people want something, they often avoid saying it directly because they might not feel confident about it. For example, you might want to start your own business, but instead of stating it clearly, you might say that it's not your main goal, but just a little side project. Until you state that this is where you will put your 100% effort, it will stay as a side project, and it will never grow into anything bigger than that. Rule number 11, don't bother children when they are skateboarding. Some things in life involve risk and danger, but that doesn't mean that we have to forbid them. When a young person is starting their first business, they are not looking for safety. They are looking for achieving something great. Many people don't understand that, and they will criticize that person who is trying to achieve greatness. So be willing to break the norm and do something beyond what everyone else is doing. Rule number 12, pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. Sometimes life is tough and it might seem like there is no light at the end of the tunnel, but people often forget little things in life that matters. You have to celebrate little things and appreciate them, because if you keep reaching and going towards your goals, then one day you'll achieve them. I hope that these 12 abstract rules gave you a fresh perspective and you'll be able to find way out in the different life situations. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you have any questions about time management or becoming more productive, then leave them in the comments section below. If you want to manage your time better, have more structure in your life, and achieve your goals, make sure you check out my time planning application. You can set goals and track progress towards them, create time blocks and build your own daily structure, as well as log your time and measure your performance. Best of all, it's totally free, so press here to check it out right now. I'm working on new videos every day, so be sure you subscribe so you don't miss my next episode.